Hello, it's Andres here, and I want to show you how to make ADX trend strength strategy with Python and ChatGPT. So we will be implementing this trading strategy in code. So I will be using ChatGPT with GPT-4 to make the code. So I will tell ChatGPT to first of all explain what is ADX trend strength strategy. So for that, I will use the version 3.5 actually because the version 4 is pretty slow, so we just need a short description. What is ADX trend strength strategy? Mm, so, well, a bit too long. Uh, say it in less than, let's say, 300 words. Okay, the ADX averages directional index trend strength strategy is a technical analysis tool used by traders to measure the strength of trend in financial markets. It ranges from 0 to 100 with readings above 25 indicating a strong trend and below 20 indicating a weak trend. Traders use the ADX to identify whether a security is trading and its strength. Once a trend is identified, traders may use the ADX to determine the strength of the trend and make the trading decisions accordingly. The ADX trend strength strategy should be used in conjunction with other technical fundamental analysis methods, and traders should practice proper risk management techniques, blah 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 blah. We just want to implement the ADX trend strength strategy. We won't be using any other strategy here because I would just want to show this. There's other videos with other strategies you can check in our channel. So let's ask with GPT-4 make ADX trend strength strategy with backtesting.py and talib. So I will give a short explanation of what backtesting.py and talib is. First, backtesting.py, backtesting Python, as its name says, library, as its name says. It's a backtesting and Python library that has a very good documentation. You can go here, current GitHub IO backtesting.py. You can go and check the docs. And Talib is a trading library for Python. It has a lot of trading strategy algorithms like RSI, ADX, and many others. So we will be using that. So ChatGPT doesn't generate a whole new strategy logic. Here it's importing Talib, NumPy, Pandas. We have to install. We do pip install Talib backtesting Pandas and NumPy. So we have this already installed, and as I can see here, it is not following the backtesting strategy structure. This init method shouldn't have the underscores, so I will fix that and let's see if that works. It's let's see this. So if we go here at data, I'm not sure this method really works, and and now it's importing backtrader for some reason. That's why it's not importing backtesting. You are using backtrader. I asked to use backtesting.py library. Fix it. So now it uses backtesting talib. While it's generating, this is the data we will be using. We have Bitcoin value in US dollars, Ethereum value in US dollars, and Uniswap from August 2022 to today. This is real data. We can get real-time data. It's very hard to find, but you can get it in our bootcamp. I will be leaving the link in the description below, so you can get the data there. And this finishes generating our code. So let's see if that works. Paste. So let's see if there's not anything weird here. We will first of all we will use our data later. For testing purposes I will be using right now data equals Google. This is Google's stock value data from 2006 to 2013. It's included in backtesting.py from backtesting.test just for testing the code. Import Google, and let's see if this works. So array object has not attribute shift line 2022 data.class.shift. This is the close data of the data when the market closes and the end of the day. So let's see why is that. It's because a pandas column. So I will just ask ChatGPT to fix it, to see if it gives us a fast solution. So you have this error. Fix it. I apologize to fix my error, the shift, blah blah blah. Here's corrected code. Import numpy, pandas, talib, backtesting, strategy, and just as before. ADX period, mini ADX, minimum ADX, I'm sorry. The close data, the high data, the low data. It implements talib ADX, and let's just copy paste this part here. So indentation error here. Let's see if this works now. ADX strategy has no attributes close shift. So let's copy paste this whole thing then, just to make sure there's not anything weird. Well, no, actually just this line. So and there it is. For Google, we see that there's not a really important the really important um, profit. The peak value of the portfolio is 100%, and the final is 99. It's kind of weird. Let's see if we use other data set that changes. Actually, let's take a little look to this to see everything is in order. Okay, so we will use our data data equals pandas dot read csv, and the location of our csv file, data, and this name here. So we'll use Bitcoin first. Slash data and .csv, and we would have to format the column name to these uppercase names because we have this in lowercase. So a data dot columns equals a column dot capitalize for column in columns in data dot columns. So let's run this. Pretty much the same. Let's check with Ethereum. Zero trades this time. Let's try with Uniswap. We have a better performance here for Uniswap. We have a peak portfolio value of 128 and a final portfolio value of 99%. We lost 1% of the portfolio value. We have a huge drawdown. The maximum value here was here. Let's see if we can optimize this. Let's ask ChatGPT to optimize this. So we see if we can get better results. If not, there's not any problem. So optimize to reduce the drawdown. Incorporate a stop loss. Let me incorporating a trailing stop loss or adjust the minimum ADX threshold. Here is an updated strategy using a trailing stop loss and adjustable minimum ADX threshold. So let's see this here. It has this trailing stop threshold. So let's paste that here. Let's check what else is it adding. So close ADX, trailing stop. And the rest parent space. So it's using the optimize function. Let me Hmm. Well, let's just copy paste this part here. So we will copy paste this part here. Let's delete this comment. Paste. So we have this data. We already have our data. Let's move it here. Delete this. And let's check this. Probably this won't work. So yeah, it breaks. So this is not, the ChatGPT is not very good making this optimization, but you can play with this. There's a lot of errors here, probably because there's not that many of information about this algorithm. So let's, but we can try to reduce the errors. For example, ADX trading strategy has not resolved. Backtest response. For example, the response should go after backtest. So it should be bt.optimize, and then it should not have data, it should not have this. These constraints can keep maximize sharp radio, parent space. Let's just comment this for now. Let's see if this works. Print res. Res is not defined, so of course let's copy paste this here. Alright, it doesn't have shift, so let's see, line 20. You have this error here. Let's see, you have this error in line 20. Well, no, not exactly the line, but fix it. So if this works, we'll be leaving the video here and check if this works on does it or doesn't work. There's no problem if it doesn't. As we can see here, we can get a very good peak here. We just need to keep testing, to do new stuff, and to reduce the drawdown. So let's just see if this fix works here. Paste. ADX period. Well, the ChatGPT doesn't know how to program actually, and there's a lot of buggy stuff. If we ask to do something as complex as doing this improvement, well, it will it won't deliver the best results. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.